2020 has put you through the ringer, Pisces. Oh sure, everyone had some sort of struggle they contended with over the year and no one got off scot-free. But it's been especially taxing for you over the past 12 months. It's safe to say that yours is the Zodiac sign that has had the most trials and tribulations. This doesn't mean you get a medal or anything like that, though. It does mean you need to give yourself a little credit and take it a little, just a little, easier on yourself in 2021. No resting on your laurels for you, though. It just means you're going to be a little nicer to yourself than usual. Knowing you, Pisces, that's going to be one of the hardest things for you to do. As per usual, you've got some planets who are very happy to help you be better for yourself. Mars and Venus, those star-crossed lovers, are at your beck and call, like two of your best friends ready to text you when you need a kind word. They'll provide those kind words provided you're ready to hear them when they speak. You see, you're not going to have stars stretched out across the sky spelling out you're great when they help you. It's going to be a wave of emotion that you'll have to be ready to hear. That means you need to, yes, open your heart to the possibility that these planets are rooting for you. Trust in what these planetary bodies are doing and that they believe in you. Whenever you are down, just think of those orbs in the sky rooting for you and knowing that you can do great things. You have a celestial cheering section on your behalf. Enjoy it. So when you burst into January, and you are going to burst into it, you're going to do it like Morgan McMichaels on RuPaul's Drag Race, look her up, sashaying onto the stage. If that's not a metaphor that works for you, then you're Michael Jordan entering the court, look him up. The important point is, come into January with the utmost of confidence, ready to face anything that gets in your way. And oh boy, there will be some things that are going to get in your way. Not all are negative. In fact, some are very well-intentioned family members and loved ones who, unfortunately, are going to run counter to what you need to do for yourself. None of these obstacles need to be fought, but they do need to be dodged. Run, leap, jump, and position yourself around anything that gets in the way of what you need to get done. No, we're not suggesting you avoid family members and their needs. But do make sure you're not neglecting yourself when putting someone else first. This is that being good to yourself thing we mentioned earlier. You're going to have to start putting that to the test right away. This is going to be especially hectic for you around the third week of January when everyone is going to be tugging on your sleeve, wanting your attention. If need be, pull a Greta Garbo, look her up, and sequester yourself away for a bit, not taking calls from anyone. It's okay to do that from time to time, and it doesn't have to mean you're cutting yourself from loved ones. Remember, there's a very important loved one that also needs your time. No points for guessing who we mean. February is when those feelings of love are going to be extra strong. So strong that they're going to wash over into March. If ever there was a time the stars say you should be open to love, this would be it. Of course, given your personality, Pisces, you should always be open to the possibility of love entering your life. What this period of time is particularly potent with is the opportunity for successful love, relationships that are balanced enough to have a better hope of longevity while still having the highest possible level of passion. Most of your relationships have gotten skewed in one direction or another, too lustful, too stable, too much of one thing that you need, and not enough of the others. The people you meet during this time are synced up with you in such a way that you're going to balance each other beautifully. Even people who aren't potential lovers, there are a lot of potential friends out there, will be yins to your yangs. So cast your net out into the world, be present in the universe and make connections with those human beings you run into. February 26th is an especially potent time for those connections. See who enters your orbit then. Love and sex are going to take an interesting course across this entire year for you, Pisces. Sometimes they'll run hand in hand, but they'll spend just as much time being in parallel, eyeing each other from a distance. There's a fantastic sexual power node in March that's going to scare people with its intensity. We don't mean you're going to suddenly turn into Madonna or anything like that, but you're going to put out some strong celestial level sexual energy that's going to express yourself in interesting ways. This is the time when genders might become blurred and even multiply a bit in your mind. Sound confusing? Don't worry, by the second week of March it'll make perfect sense to you. Love is going to follow a steady path from March to the end of the year for you. This means the energies surrounding romantic relationships are going to slowly grow at a steady incline into 2022. This doesn't necessarily connect to actual relationships, but it does mean you're going to become, for the lack of a better word, more lovable, as if that were actually possible, you gorgeous thing you. You're going to become more open and understanding of what goes into a positive, successful, and fulfilling relationship, making you, as time progresses, an even more perfect partner. Basically, your love skills are going to grow. This is going to become very apparent to you around late September, where this will be put to the test. It might not occur in an actual relationship, however. You're going to be set up as a model for what a partner should be and win the praise of people around you for this. You'll be a sort of poster child for relationships. It's an interesting position to be in and one you wouldn't expect for yourself, but enjoy it and trust in it. This means very fruitful things in romance in 2022. Also, don't rule out the possibility of an unorthodox relationship in November. This could be someone you didn't expect to be attracted to having a strong, albeit brief, fire in you. Enjoy the weirdness and don't be startled by it. This is just you, Pisces. December should be magic for you again, Pisces. It's been a while since it has been. In fact, they've been kind of terrible over the past few years as opposed to the Decembers of your childhood. The means are there for them to return to that past glory, but this is going to take a lot of effort on your part to make this happen. Probably the best way we can put this, and hope that this is relevant even if it doesn't match your faith or beliefs, is, you need to become your own Santa Claus. This doesn't just mean buying presents for yourself. You need to take the information you've gained over the course of the year and use that to be able to say to yourself, you know what? I've been very good. In fact, I've been a very good person and I'm deserving of any good that comes my way. Yes, we're aware that sounds painfully close to and doggone it, people like me, but there's a reason those parodies resonate. You need to close out the year with some supportive talk. Take the time in the last week of the month to do this and treat yourself right. Good vibes will be heading your way on the 27th or so be prepared to receive them. It seems like it should be an easy thing to be nicer to yourself, but as you well know, Pisces, it can be incredibly difficult. You might not believe this yet, but it's very high time that you give yourself the attention you deserve. 2020 really did you in, but all the years before that were not doing you any favors, either. 2021 is the beginning of a new era for Pisces, one in which you acknowledge your transcendence and beauty and allow yourself to operate at a pace that is a bit more human. This will pay off for you spectacularly. Thank you so much for watching. Please give us a thumb up if you liked the video. Subscribe our YouTube channel not to miss the next video horoscope. Visit our website, go to horoscope.com, where you can find actual horoscope for today. Download our apps from Google Play and App Store to have your daily horoscope always on hand.